Do you want to build a great home cinema system without having to spend too much? Well, we all know that home cinema systems today are of utmost importance because we are surrounded by so much of content. I mean, the OTT platforms are there, you have got your regular sports channels and whatnot, even gaming is there. So, home theater has become a necessity, but not everybody wants to spend a very high amount on that. And in that case, in today's video, I am going to give you some of the best tips that has helped me design and deliver some of the best home theater experiences even when the customers were low on the desired price range. Now, a home cinema setup is complete with two main important parameters, the video system and the audio system. Now, for video system, if you are relying on a projector screen, then one of the best things to do to save your price is to save on the projector's quality. Now, by quality, I am not asking you to buy those Amazon projectors. I am still asking you to buy a full HD projector instead of going for a 4K projector. Now, if you want to know some of the best full HD projectors, then make sure to check the link that is shared above as well as in the description. Now, these full HD projectors need to have one basic element, which is high dynamic range support. Now, if they have got a high dynamic range support, then you will get a nice colorful image on the screen and you can still be a part of that immersive experience, because Full HD and 4K is a very hard differentiation which is very difficult to spot using your naked eye. And this I am saying in general, some people would be able to do that, but in general not everybody can manage to see the nuances. Similarly, a visual differentiation versus an audio differentiation. The audio plays a very important role, and that's where you can save that money on a 4K projector by instead of that opting for a Full HD projector and go for a better sound system. Now, before we jump onto the sound, there's one more element which completes the entire video system, which is your screen. Now, you would think that can I not focus it on the wall and save certain thousands of rupees so that my picture quality is also great? Well, that won't happen, because the kind of output that you will get from a wall is never going to be the same what you would get from a screen. So go for a basic matte white fabric fixed frame screen or a motorized screen based upon your room and application, but always go for a screen. Don't try to save the price over there, because your HDR output will come out better with a screen. Now, if this is clear, let's move on to the audio part. In audio part, we have got two more elements. One is the speaker, second is the AV receiver. Now, we all know that the most important thing that we all do in home theater system is that we want to go for great speakers, because speakers eventually are going to give us sound, and that is going to envelop us with a great immersive experience. Now, in this case, I am going to ask you to not make that mistake. The reason being simply, most of the speakers, even if you go for brands like Yamaha, Targa Harmony, BIC America, Polk Audio, maybe even JBL Stage to some extent, these all speaker brands are fantastic. They can do good justice to your room if you are on a price budget. And instead of spending more on the speakers, try to spend a little more on the amplifier or the AV receiver. Because one of the most common mistakes that we all do is that we spend less on the AV receiver and we spend more on the speakers. Now, speakers are important, but what is more important in the audio element is the AV receiver. Because AV receiver is like the main console or the heart of the system. The more stronger the heart is, the better the speakers will pump. And that is why spending your money more on the speakers is not advisable. Instead of that, go for a better quality amplifier, something which is a little one step above than what traditionally everybody would have bought with that speaker package. By doing that, what will happen is that your sound experience will go a step higher, and the sound differences are very easy to understand and to identify, because your brains are tuned likewise. The moment you start hearing a bird chirping sound, your eyes will start looking out of the window over to the top. Similarly, if there is a helicopter flying over your head, you will always look above. Now, these kind of small differences of the sound are very noticeable, and that is why spending on that amplifier is very crucial to get some of the best processing as well as to improve the speaker's performance. Now, I know some of you would disagree, considering the fact that you have a bigger room size, and a lot of people have been telling you to spend more on the speakers as well. Now, I do agree with them to some extent, but in that case, what you can do is you can go for a great LCR speakers, that is your front left, center and front right speaker, but you can save on your surround speakers. Now surround speakers are going to be very close to your ears. So instead of going for the home audio surround speakers or Atmos speakers, go for commercial audio speakers, which will reduce the cost to a great extent. Let's say if your surround speakers as of now are costing somewhere around 30,000 rupees for a pair, if you go for a pro grade speakers, it will come down to 15,000 rupees for a pair. So that would simply cut down on the cost and yet give you a great home cinema experience. Now, if this was all about AV, let us also understand how you can improve your sound performance by even going for a basic yet nice acoustics. So for acoustic, one of the best ways is that you can look out for brands which have got ready-made packages. So they have got packages of panels which are combination of absorption and diffusion. So if you get those panels, paste it along the wall, what it will do is it will improve the sound performance in the room by taking care of the first reflection angle, second reflection angle, by giving you a diffusion in the surround space area. So by doing that, you can still achieve a great home cinema experience in your room without having to spend too much. Now, if all of these things made sense to you, and if you have already taken care of some of these practices, then let us know in the comments box. And at the same time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because your subscription will actually give you an opportunity of more such content, which is going to help each one of you design and make some of the best home cinema decisions ever. That's it from my end. I, Tanmay Mehta, your home cinema consultant or home theatre wale bhaiya, will see you again in the next video. Thank you.